Bernhard Wörmann. I'm a hematologist-oncologist from Germany. I work at the Charité University of Medicine in Berlin, and I'm also medical director of the German Society for Hematology and Medical Oncology. Well, thank you. We have very exciting times just now. We counted more than 100 new drugs for hematology patients within the past 12 years. That's exciting because it improves cure, it may prolong life, and it also relieves symptoms. One of the major problems is that we have different hurdles for new drugs to get accepted in all countries and for all patients. The first hurdle is the approval. That's done by the European Medicines Agency, EMA, and they look for efficacy and safety. The second hurdle is the national authorities who have to decide if they reimburse these drugs. And that's a major hurdle. The concept is the so-called health technology assessment. Health technology assessment looks at a value of new drugs. They compare the potential value of a new drug to the previous standard. The problem that we have in Europe is that only about half of the European countries have a stable system for assessment of this additional value. We know that many of the new drugs don't come to the patients. So the major advantage of the European HTA is that it's harmonized and that every country then have a dossier which they can discuss with the local authorities. We have harmonization, we have potentially easier access to new drugs, and also have an identical methodology for each country. The new legislation, the new procedure will start in January 2025 with cancer drugs and ATMPs. If that's successful, after those 3 years, they will open it to orphan drugs in 2028, and 2 years later, they plan to open it to all drugs that are assessed and approved in the EU. EHA has a central role in this process in Europe. They are stakeholder in the EU HTA network. They have their own guidelines, and they have now implemented the so-called magnitude of clinical benefit scale for hematological malignancies, and this is kind of a unique position.